Welcome to Hot Shorts with your host Stephen Johnson, Jeevan Stonson. BPTH is the hottest short of this week, very similar to the hottest short of just a few weeks ago in IG. Now, despite these two tickers being extremely different sectors, different companies, in very different news, the patterns played out identically almost. Fantastic multi-day shorts that did nothing but go down the perfect swing. Now, the market isn't random, so what did these two companies have in common? Let's break it down. We're not going to focus too much on executions here, because I think if you've got the big picture on your side, the execution should naturally fall into place, and there's much more to learn, there's much more at stake that's more important to teach you here, and that's the big picture with BPTH. Why and how did it become this multi-day swing short? And how did it have this like multi-day swing short back in February where it literally couldn't bounce? It just literally went from the 15s down to the 7s, and then from the 8s down to the 5s. And alarm bells went off when I saw BPTH, and that's because I recently did a video on IG, which is the exact same pattern that was just published on TradeZero Hot Shorts on the 30th of July. I mean, how is the pattern just completely repeated in itself? How has BPTH done it twice itself? And how is it exactly the same as IG, which has just dropped all the way down to the 2s and then the 1s? That's from the 6s to the 1s, making $5 a share. So if two stocks can make similar moves, I want to know what the similar indicators are, so I can kind of catch this multi-day swing where I pick $5 up from a $6 short with literally no bounce, no worry. So history can just be random, but when the stock market's manipulated for companies to raise money in order to survive, I can't let it settle in my mind that these two stocks are just a coincidence. We have to look at similarities. And first of all, I mean, in terms of sector and news, BPTH was a clearance of a drug application. IG, I believe, was a new CEO was announced. So random news, that's not what it is. If we look at BPTH's market cap, 40 million, IG's market cap is 20 million, so very small companies. Floats 12 million on that, floats 6 million on that, so low market caps, low floats. Now, when I look at BPTH, we see that there's quite high active dilution with a shelf here, and on Flash SEC, what I see is a HC Wainwright isn't the best underwriter. They're known for sketchy deals that rip off shareholders. They've got an at-the-market offering to sell. It says it's in progress, and it's a 7 million at the market, and they've still got 4.7 million left. So that's a total of $7 million worth of shares that they're going to sell into the market at whatever the market price is. So that's kind of an ongoing selling pressure that will push the stock down. Now with IG, and this is just disclaimer, I'm not some total pro on SEC filings. I've been learning as I go over the last 4 or 5 years. So if there's any corrections, please do hit me up in the comments. We're all learning together. With IG, I see an active shelf, but I don't see any in progress dilution. But we just need to check on IG in relation to the news, and we can see they've just closed a 10.75 million offering, similar price to BPTH's 7 million offering, and it's very similar in terms of the nature of the offering. So today announced that the closing of its previous registered direct offering price, and it's at the market as well. So that's another at the market offering for 10 million, very similar to BPTH's 7 million at the market offering. So if IG closed its offering just 17 days ago, 3 weeks ago, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can see basically the damage is done, and now it's starting to consolidate. So with BPTH, we can see the damage is kind of done. Maybe there's more to come, and it's probably going to consolidate. But there's no bounce. We can hold for huge range on these. So the lesson is, and just one other final thing actually, with BPTH, it's losing 10 million a year, and its market cap is 40 million. So it's losing 25% of its actual company value a quarter. And if we look at IG, we can see its market cap is 20 million and it's losing on average 8 to 10 to 12, so 50%. So 50% of the value of the company is being lost on an annual basis. So the lesson is, and one thing that I'll be looking for in the future, is companies that are losing huge amounts of money in relation to the market cap with ongoing active at the market offerings. Because I've learned there's extremely good value on the short to hold multi-day, and you just need one of these shorts a week or a month. You can obviously load up on it extra size with conviction because the overall picture and thesis is there, and it appears to be less risk than your average trade. And boom, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to get access to these hard to borrow stocks, these not as available shorts with many other brokers, do click the link. I've got my affiliate link below. You'll get cheaper rates. I'll get a referral. Everybody wins. I'll see you next week.